All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV, and I am your host, Mario Dekers. We have a few things that we want to discuss. Let me take a sip of water first. Good. We want to discuss Paul Hall. Are the players buying into Paul Hall's philosophy? Are they really buying into Paul Hall's philosophy? Before, you know what? I'm going to ask a serious question. As you can see the picture put up, Ravel look happy. A lot of players are saying some really, really good stuff about Paul Hall. But Leon Bailey, Ravel, Adrian Mariappa, even the younger players as well, they're saying some good stuff. Now, are they buying into the philosophy? That's the question. But before we get into that, let's get to the YouTube part of things that you guys don't like. So I won't spend long on it. So since you guys don't like it, just do it. Smash the like button, hitting that share button, let other people see the content, and most definitely hitting that subscribe button so that the channel can grow. It is quite important that you do so. The question that is being asked here are, now the players are happy and they are buying into the program. No, that's not the question. That's a statement that was made by Paul Hall on his post-match interview. Some of his, he did a lot. One of his post-match interviews specifically. The players are happy and they are buying into the program, the project, basically. No, is that so? Is that really, really so? Let's continue some of the stuff that he said. He said, want to build on what we have. So he's saying that basically the team that we have right now, that is the team that we want to build on. We have some players who didn't turn up, and he did mention commitment. He did mention commitment in one of it. He said, the players are enjoying themselves and they are playing with a smile on their faces. And that's how you get the best out of any player as a coach, when they're playing with smiles on their faces, and they're and basically tells that they can apply, you cannot apply your philosophy because they're enjoying their game. So that is good. That's really good to hear that the players are enjoying themselves. If you watch most of the post-match interview, disappointingly we didn't get the win. But if you look at the players' demeanor, look at how they conduct themselves, look at how the players are operating. You can feel, you can sense that change in the atmosphere. You can sense the change in the environment. If you have been following this team long enough, you'd have known that there was a heavy burden on the team. Leon Bailey said it in his post-match interview about some of the egos going away. The team now look as if it's going in the right direction. He did say that if the club, if Jamaica don't make it to World Cup, it's solely down to the management of the team, the administration, which is the JFF. But it's a different story that is being it's a different story that is being told right now. Paul also said, we saw some committed performance tonight, and I like that. In regards, even with same Ravel Morrison said, look at that. When Ravel came to him in the interview, he said, look at that. That was a committed performance. Ravel also said, it's also said in one of the interviews that it's quite important that we get the goals, because he said that if we had goals to this team, we can be a dominant team. So he also said that, and Paul also said that, I told you how important it is to take your chances, because in football, the game is about it's a game of chances, on and off the pitch. On the pitch, we got so much chances last night. We got so much chances, we didn't take them. We falter on so many of them. Damian Lowe got a chance. Liam Beale got about 2 chances. Andre Gray got 2 chances, even though he put away 1. Mariappa also got a chance, which he booted out of the stadium. So that's quite a few chances. Daniel Green got a header in which he hit the keeper, made a brilliant save. So we got fair chances. El Salvador didn't create a lot of chances, but they got a goal. Still walked away with a goal. So, basically it's a psychological thing. Off the pitch now, chances off the pitch, he's saying that in regards to giving a player the opportunity to go and prove themselves. That is the off the pitch chances that he's discussing. When you give a player the opportunity to go and prove themselves, they should. He said he wants players to come and take that opportunity, because there are so much players waiting in line. So much players waiting in line for that opportunity to make their mark on in that team. So it's important that you take your chances on and off the pitch. Now, these aspects of it kind of intrigue me, because when the coach is saying this stuff regards to philosophy, adapting to the ideas, players enjoying themselves. As a fan, I like that. I like that as a fan. On the flip side of things now, you want to see those aspects of the game, but on the flip side, you still want to see the W's. You want to see the wins. Because in football game, that is the most important thing, the wins. But in spite of the wins, you have to see you have to see something that can continue. So for example, in football, they would say that a team play a particular way. How long can they play like that? Can they play like that on a repetitive mode or on a more often basis? For example, how we were playing before, sit back and kick long ball, in which Leon Bill alluded to, all these long ball kicking. That's not how you play football. You cannot play that on a repetitive mode and expect to consistently get result. You have to play more progressive. You have to play more positive to get result. And if you're playing in a particular system or ideology and it's consistent, more than likely you can get result because you can regurgitate that same performance over and over again. And for years we have been regurgitating the same performance in regards to sit back. But guess what? It's just because it's so negative, we're more likely upon the end of the losing stick. We're on the end of the stick that is getting beaten. Yes, things are slow. Things are not moving as fast as I would want it to because we want to win right now. The ranking is still sliding. Still not getting the results. I do believe that El Salvador, we should have defeated El Salvador. If El Salvador would have won last night, they would have actually in a good stead to advance because the World Cup qualifiers group league, the group is actually still wide open. It is still wide open. There's so much teams losing out on big games. So much teams dropping the gun. Basically, I think Canada is the only team who looks comfortable and can definitely say that they're through. But there's still 3 spots left to play for. It's just unfortunate that we didn't approach this World Cup qualifiers with a more open mindset, with a more attacking mindset, with something to win, rather than trying to defend our way through. That's not how football is. But it's positive that everyone is singing the same song and the same story right now. It's speaking about most of them are speaking about the external factors before attesting to what's happening on the pitch. The external factors are the dressing room, the team bonding, all these things that affects team morale. Most of them are speaking about that in particular, and I like that. I really like that. That shows that the team outside off the pitch is getting better, and as you know, off the pitch issues tend to normally affect performances. So, and what we've seen last night was a good performance, which means that because all the field issues are now being sorted, you can see a more free set of players playing and enjoying themselves. Players smiling, players enjoying football game. That's what we want to see. And that is how we can move forward. That's what the coach said. That is what the coach said. That's what his intents are. For players to play their football, players to enjoy playing football, players to want to play and are eager for the opportunity to play. And that's what he's working with. But anyways, these are Paul Hall sentiments. He said that the players are happy and they are buying into the program, to the project. And that's it. So I have some information to release to you guys about Paul Hall. It's quite an intriguing one, but I will do a video on it. And I think I will release that video. When I will release that video. It's about Paul Hall. You know, I won't say anything, but I will release that video soon. But until next time, people, Military Guna TV, we are out.